What an absolute disgrace. What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Welcome back to Spain. It's actually sunny today, so that's a bonus. And Isak knows all about sunny Spain, doesn't he? Not because he used to play for Real Sociedad, but because he is back there. This is absolutely mental. He may as well be on holiday with me, but he wouldn't be welcome. I'd be pushing him in that pool. No, he can't swim, little twat. I can't believe this, me. Honestly, I can't get my head around how this is going on, how this is to be accepted. Alexander Isak, if you haven't seen the news, it's on Sky Sports, is training in Spain at Real Sociedad. He's training individually in Spain at the training ground, shall I say, with his own team of, physios, medical staff and all the rest of it, which he's had before. Eddie Howe has mentioned that Isak does have his own sort of fitness team and coaching staff and all that sort of stuff in his own little camp. But head on, you're getting paid for Newcastle United £120,000 a week. You shouldn't be getting paid to have a bloody holiday. You're not getting paid to go over here in Spain like me and sunbathe. No, and I'm not getting paid 120 grand a week to be here. This is shocking, man. You should be in Newcastle. What's the difference, apart from the weather today, anyways? At least it's been crap all week. What's the difference between Isak training in Newcastle or Sociedad? It's the weather. It's warmer. It's nicer for him. A bit more chilled out for him, in case anyone bumps into him in the supermarket and tells them how they really feel. You can get away with it in Spain. You have a nice time over there. No one's going to bother him. I tell you what, if it wasn't so far away, I'd be driving up there. I've had a look. I'm at the other end of Spain, yeah, in Mallorca. 15-hour drive, at least. One day on the train. I'm on a different island, in fact. So, can't go. I wish I was up in that part of Spain, to be honest. I wish I had the chance to speak to him. But then again, what's the point? Because he's a liar. Because when I spoke to Boxport Wembley, he told me he wasn't going to leave. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe how much someone can go from hero to zero. How can you go from saying, War Kid on stage with the trophy and, totally getting the city, the fan base, scoring in cup finals, all the rest of it, having tifos made for you, and then forcing a move like this? I never expected him to be this type of character, to be this person, training away. He went AWOL, he hadn't been at the training ground all week, and now he just turns up in Spain. He's on holiday, man, he's not training. What you doing, a couple of sprints at the Sociedad training ground? He had the scan done. It said he wasn't even injured. The scan confirmed that it wasn't a serious injury. That was nearly 2 weeks ago. So he's not in Sociedad training or working hard. He's just there chilling out. He'll be on his private beach. He'll be have a massive villa in the mountains, chilling right out, waiting for Liverpool to ring him to get on a private plane straight back to England. Straight back to England. So he can't train with his teammates in Korea on a pre-season tour, or Singapore for that matter, at the start of the week. But he can't train in Sociedad. He can't train in Spain. The bloke is an absolute disgrace. Honestly, what a prick. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe it's got this bad. But he is an absolute rat. Really, really bad. Really bad that he's done this. Like, training alone. There's no excuse for this. Why are Newcastle allowing this? The bloke's under contract. He's getting paid £120,000 a week. Shouldn't be allowed to jet off to Spain. Should we know? If you get on a plane, it's a bloody Asia. It's to get involved with your teammates. If you're under contract with us, you're training at Benton. I don't care what the weather's like, if it's pissing down or not. Train at Benton. Work hard here. You're our player. You're under contract. We're paying you big money. It may not be the money that you want, you greedy little bastard, but it's still decent money. I tell you what, imagine being on a whinge, causing a huff, refusing to, play and train for the club that pays you 120 grand a week because it's not enough, because he knows he can get 300 plus at Liverpool. I can't believe the way he's gone on about this. I'm not even begrudging Isak for that move to Liverpool, by the way. Before Liverpool fans say, what do you expect now? You're a tiny club and all that. You would come here and win the Premier League. That's fine. It's not fine. It's not ideal. I didn't want it. But I get it. Why not? Why at the start of the summer did he not just say, listen, I know we got Champions League. No one won a trophy last year, but I want to go to Liverpool. I'm 26, 27 soon. I want to be competing for the Premier League. Newcastle aren't quite there yet. And I don't blame him. This summer's been an absolute shambles. We haven't signed anyone apart from Malanga and Ramsey. That should be announced probably today or tomorrow. We haven't done enough. We haven't moved. We are a mess. I get that. But why not just sit down at the start of the winter with Eddie Howe, with everyone, and just say, lads, look, short careers and all that. I want to go on. I want to try and win the Champions League, win the Premier League. Got a great time here. You're going to get a lot of money for me. Let's just try and make this happen. All together, just be a nice, resounding matter. Without having to force a move, refuse to train, refuse to play, fuck off to Spain on a holiday. That's essentially what he's done, might be. But his difference is, I paid for this, and I'm sure he's staying in better star hotels and villas. Not well, this one, by the way. Look, it's lovely. But the point remains, he's a multi-millionaire, and he's actually getting paid hundreds of thousands a week to go to Spain. I pay good money for this, you know what I mean? Couple of thousand. The point remains, this is my bloody holiday. He's just getting paid to be on holiday. He's just getting paid to just chill out in Sociedad, in the Basque region, while we pay him 120 grand a week. Mental. Absolutely mental. Like I said, if he had just said, start the window, I want to move, let's keep this all in a wrap store, let's keep it professional, let's keep it respectful, because there's no respect in this, and that's what's winding everyone up, I think, the lack of respect. If he had done all that, I want to move, but I'm going to keep it quiet. We're not going to put it out in the media. We're not going to say, I want to explore my options. We're not going to cause a fuss, a scene, a mess. And we'll just, smile and play happy, make sure you get a good fee for him. Because it's ruining our transfer business now. You've got Sesko's agent there, who 2 weeks ago, before the Isak news, would have accepted 60 odd million. Now he's banging on to Man U, he's banging on to Newcastle, saying, oh, well, it should be 70, it should be 80, it should be this, should be that. Isak's going soon, Brentford, Wissat, they're all doing it. They're all forcing Newcastle to pay more money, because we're about to get 130 to 150 million for Isak, if that happens. And it goes on to my next point. PIF, Newcastle United Saudi Arabia owners, are refusing to sell Isak. They are saying he's going nowhere until a replacement is through the door, which is good, that's what we want to hear. We don't want to sell Isak and then be left stranded, scrambling around for a striker and end up with fucking Calvert-Lewin. We don't want to do that because everyone else is going to try and charge with fucking £90 million for a 20 million player. So we can't do that. So it's all going tits up. It's all getting worse by the bloody day. It's absolutely mental. And yeah, we're in a mess. Like I say, PIF are suggesting they're holding strong. They're saying we've got 3 years left. But are we holding strong? Because he's out in Spain. Why is he allowed to be in Spain? He should be kept an eye on Newcastle. He should be working hard in Newcastle. He shouldn't be allowed to go on holiday. Not having it. Not having that, absolute disgrace, man. So disrespectful. But I'm glad PIF are saying he's not for sale still. They've got to play hardball on this one. Can't bend over for Liverpool. Can't accept 110, 120, something daft, something cheap. One of the best strikers in the world. Make sure you get big money from him. They've got the money there now. They're selling players. They sold Diaz. They paid 160 million for Wirtz. So you can come in and pay at least 130, 140 for Alexander Isak. This also came out from today's news that Real Sociedad will receive 10% of every euro. That is over 70 million euros for Alexander Isak. So there's a nice little profit for them. So they get a little bonus on that one for that sale. Their ex-player, bloody current player. That's where he is at the minute. But you got all this Sociedad training gear on and everything. So honestly, man. But PIF, listen, they're not selling. They're not going to be taking cheap money. They're not going to let Isak leave unless that replacement comes in. Unless a replacement is in line, at least, pretty much guaranteed to sign, or a done deal. I want a done deal. I want Sesko, I want Wissat for Wilson and Isak, and then he can go, then he can leave, and we'll take the money and we'll spend it elsewhere. We have got money to spend, but we run out of time. We should be spending money. We should be on this. We should be on the ball. We should be splashing the cash. Should be getting players in. There's deals to be done. Only a few weeks left till the season starts. Only a few weeks left until this transfer window closes. So Newcastle need to start acting fast. How long have we been saying that for now, though? How long have we been saying that for? Alanga's in. Ramsdale's incoming. Had his medical last night at Benton. You know what I mean? At least he's in the bloody right place. What a shambles, honestly, everyone. What a shambles. I'm going to get back to sunbathing. If Isak was close by, I was going to say I'd make bump into him. But he's miles away. He's at the other end of Spain. Must have been watching my videos again. Because he does watch it, he told us. But then again, that could have been a lie, because he is a liar. But there we go. Yeah. He thought, I'm not going to go. Where's the direct flight from Newcastle to Mallorca? Yep, not a good idea. I'll go there, and it isn't, because the amount of people that are stopping me, seeing what's happening with Isak and stuff around here. Loads of good crap with everyone here. Lots of Newcastle fans. Watched the game along the road last night. It's a mess. It's a shambles. It gets worse. The news is just so bad that Isak's training individually. Well, it's not really individually, because he's got his whole bloody teammates out there, his whole fans, his whole friends, all of his, coaching staff that he employs himself, his physios, his fitness people and all that. Basically, he's just took his best mate on a jolly up in fucking Spain. And he's still piss up in Sociedad. Alright, class that, and he getting paid 120 grand a week. What a bloody knobhead. Anyways, that'll do for now. I'm sure I'll be back later in the day. I'm just chilling anyways, so I'll jump on quickly when breaking news happens. And hopefully it's a signing. You'd expect Ramsey to be next announced soon, but more on Isak drama again, I'd imagine. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe to the channel. Enjoy yourself.